Before I play this clip, I want you to imagine Lowtiergod had a manager, and before he starts reading out the tweet, he says, "Alright, so this is an opportunity that I'm going to have to talk to my manager about, but I'm going to read the tweet." Keep that reality in the back of your mind, and let's watch what actually happened.
What is this? If Lowtiergod would climb out of his castle to be on Level 1 podcast and have a respectful, normal conversation with me, it would break the internet. Just like if he played me in Street Fighter 6 last year during EVO weekend, as I proposed, but he declined, called me a cloud chaser, and blocked me. I don't remember blocking him. I don't think about this nigga. Is there any way to make this man see reason? I just want to make the match of the millennium happen. What's wrong with that? He would make 5K easy from his viewers, and that's what he asked me to pay for his time. I wouldn't give me 5 bands then, nigga. Run my 5 bands up front, and then I'll think about it. There is no what I'll make. Just give me the money. If it's not about revenue, I don't give two shits for the most part. If it comes to me using my character, my presence, I must be paid. I've done too many things for free in life already. I'm to the point where if I'm doing it and it's something that's not my passion, I gotta be paid for it. Simple. So give me 5 bands and I'll play you in a stupid Street Fighter game.
Alright, so already, as you can see, the deal is blown out of the water, because now even if it was going to happen, no one's going to want to watch it, because if he agrees to play it for whatever amount of money, later on in the clip he says he wants 10k instead. So even if DSP did give him 10k, there's no passion from Lowtiergod's side. He doesn't give a shit if he wins or loses. Stupid Street Fighter game. I'll play you in a stupid Street Fighter game if you give me money. There's no passion, there's no rivalry. No one's going to want to care if you're going to go into it like that. So even if you were to get the money, you're good, you got the money, but there's not going to be an interest from people who don't know your streams or don't know who you are, because they're just gonna see, oh well, he's only doing this because he was paid to do it, and they're gonna see that he probably doesn't really give a shit one way or the other if he wins or loses. So if you win, they're just gonna be like, wow, DSP sucks because Lowtiergod wasn't even trying anyone. And if you lose, it's gonna be like, wow, what a loser. He has no fucking passion for anything, and he just does things for money, and there's no passion, there's no soul, no shit's given. Why should I continue watching someone who had no passion for what they do, and they just do what they do for money? Now, contrast this to, imagine Lowtiergod kept his mouth shut and then went to his manager and was like, what's the best way to approach this? And they built it up as a rivalry thing, because Lowtiergod and DSP has a history, and they're both considered lolcows. So it would be something people across the internet would want to see, because which one of these so-called losers is the real losers and is the real loser, and which one is going to be the king who comes out on top and dethrones or whatever. Just something to make it interesting, something to have a bit of motivation to watch it. So it's not just, oh well, he doesn't give a shit if he loses, and he doesn't give a shit if he wins, and DSP is doing it for clout. No one's going to want to watch that. Right, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Wasted opportunity from Lowtiergod. Imagine he had a manager. And if he does have a manager, which I doubt, he should use him more. And not fucking if he sees an opportunity like this, don't like reveal your hand and just reveal that, yeah, I don't actually give a shit. Like, make lemon juice out of the lemons you're given. But you weren't even given lemons in this case. You were given gold and you turned it into shit.